We're about to find out how this is gonna go. I can only imagine. Ugh, I hate bugs. I just need that power regulator. I don't need any drama right now. Man, there is no power anyway. Hey, there's power! Probably backup generators. I forgot to go back to this guy about the thing, Ludwig. In regards to, the logic module. I need to go to him before I start doing all this shit.
Town's been dark a while now. Could be a mechanical trying to sabotage us.
Sure, yeah.
Bang up work, soldier. You're a credit to your uniform. Oh, that reminds me. Gotta look into getting us a uniform. So this is it then. The key to humanity's victory over the mechanical hordes. I would reward you with the gratitude of the resistance, but I'm guessing you want something tactile. So here's a couple bits for your trouble, and a little something to remember me by.
Spacer's Choice are now confused. But I got money. They're now confused. They're like, Bat! Why? As long as the vending machines work, I don't need that town. Damn, that's dark. That's as long as those vending machines work, I don't need that town, boy. And then they added sad music now.
Maybe Adelaide was right to leave.
Desertion is a criminal offense, punishable by hard labor.
Slavery.
Is Reed hiding in there?
Mr. Thompson is aware of your concerns and remains committed to guiding Edgewater into prosperity.
Listen, I just need one thing. Thompson's can do his thing.
You want to know what gets my bile churning? Edgewater has suffered a cavalcade of disasters. Plague, marauders, desertion. Then you wandered in town. And I was so damn sure our luck was starting to turn. I never knew how right I was. Just answer one question for me. Why'd you do it?
It's not personal. I just need a power regulator. I don't owe you an
You're
explanation.
right. I put the fate of our town in the hands of some feckless transient. This is my fault, and all Edgewater's paying for my mistake. Whatever you were hoping to find down here, I advise you to turn around and leave. I have got guards posted, with orders to fire on you.
What? I don't have enough. I don't have enough intimidation. I don't have enough intimidation. I need 30, right? So if I wear, where is it at? Don't tell me I threw it away. Don't tell me I threw it away. Don't tell me I threw it away. Oh my gosh, I fucking threw it away.
You and I have got nothing more to say to each other.
Okay. Man, I thought I had enough intimidation. Now I got enough intimidation.
Something you need?
Ah, she's cool. She doesn't seem too banged up about it. I'm gonna have to put this away. Reed? He came back? Reed came back? Nice catch, by the way. I didn't know Reed was behind me. Appreciate the save. Got what we came for. Okay. And I just need to head back to the old reliable. And if I'm correct to assume, I could just fast travel my booty over there. Wait. On the map, where is... Don't tell me it's like out here. There we go. She just turned around and killed Reed! That was awesome! I'll have to use Reed's key later and come back. I'm thinking about going back. I do want to finish up some stuff before I take myself out. Before we end this episode, I do want to leave the planet. Okay. She good?
Yeah, huh?
She's good. It's like, I gotta say something. There's good people over there. Well, they can go to the fucking lab place. Oh shit. The last one. Used to be in the town of Edgewater, so it was in the town of Edgewater. I do not want to agitate Edgewater right now, and I don't know how
Is
provocative.
this your ship? Oh my stars, she is just so handsome. Does she have a name yet? What's her drive model? Oh, gosh. Listen to me babbling. When I
It's
was
all
in
good.
Edgewater, I dreamed of flying on a real ship, working on a real engine, belonging to a proper crew. Edgewater won't last another season without power, but that don't change the fact that I'm indentured to Spacer's Choice. Company expects me back at my post.
Those deserters left Edgewater behind. Nothing keeping you from doing the same. You've never been on a ship
I've
before?
worked on the occasional supply coach in need of repairs. Once I built a little model craft out of spare parts, but Mr. Thompson found out and I had to take it apart. I want to ask
Wow.
you something, and you can say no. But can I come with you? I could tend to your engine. I know my G-valves from my catalyzers, and I can keep your ship singing.
She knows the
And if you ever need a
G-valves?
pair of eyes watching your back, I can do that too. What do you think?
Yo, come. I guess Reed won't mind what with being dead and all.
Yeah, I've been thinking about that. I never got along with Mr. Thompson, but I don't think he deserved to die. He tried to do his best.
Hey, he tried to threaten me first. You were there. You were there.
I suppose that's fair. You were just acting in self-defense and all.
You killed him.
I had my misgivings about Miss McDevitt and the deserters, but you took pity on them and sent power to their garden even though you knew Mr. Thompson would hate you for it.
Everyone's
All
gonna
this
hate
time
me.
you've been determined to get your regulator back, get your ship up and running, and cut a path out of this place. And well, I won it.
wanna
Not much
leave
of
it
an
so
Edgewater
badly?
left to go back to. My whole life's been small.
Mm.
I realized that when you walked into town. I've been seeing the same faces every day, the same sky, the same stars. Then I saw this ship. This gorgeous, stately lady with her eyes turned skyward, and I made up my mind to come along with you.
That was poetic.
Yes! I mean, thanks. You won't regret this, mister. Captain. I can call you Captain now. Ha! I got a captain.
She's cute. Oh my gosh, I love the characters in this anime. Why did I say anime? Why did I say anime? Hey, what's up?
Well, I certainly am looking forward to flying on a ship named the Unreliable. I'll just head upstairs and claim a room.
Okay. Don't claim the good room. That's my... I need the big room. Don't worry about it. Don't worry why I need the big room.
Captain, I have detected that the town of Edgewater is now without power. I appreciate you doing your part to hasten their demise.
No problem. At least I got a couple of people on my side about that shit. And bloop. Looking good. One ticket to anywhere. One ticket to anywhere. Wait, what? Oh, I think that's leading me outwards because I'm... Yeah, there we go.
What can I do for you, Captain?
What do you mean? Get me the fuck out of here!
All systems are operating within acceptable parameters. I am prepared to bring the Unreliable into low-altitude orbit. This should prove an adequate test of our flight capabilities.
We can always come back, right? Let's get out of here. I'm gonna call her the Bebop. Just call her the Bebop. That's just the name. Against all odds, the unreliable... Oh my gosh. The Unreliable takes flight, nigga! You're the only one that can't read.
We have received a communication request from Dr. Phineas Wells.
Oh, that guy. Good.
Aha, there you are. Hale and hearty, and captain of your own ship. I see you're putting the Unreliable to good use. Shame about her former captain. Horrible way to die.
Who?
How are you feeling, by the way? I lost track of you in that cave back there. Experiencing any, unnatural drippage? Perfectly normal side effect of thawing, I assure you.
No drippage.
What you saw in Emerald Vale is happening all across the colony. Food shortages, lack of supplies, and basic necessities. We're dying. The chairman, the minister, and all their lackeys on the board are to blame. The Hope has some of the brightest minds Earth ever sent us. If we can revive the Hope's colonists, they can help us undo the board's mistakes. They can help us set things right. You need to get to Stellar Bay on Monarch. I have contacts there. They'll help me, help us, find the chemicals to revive your fellow colonists. Gladys Kelly, lovely woman, runs a cozy little black marketing outfit on the Groundbreaker. She can get you a nav key to land on Stellar Bay.
Stellar Bay. I think I know why I need a nav key to land on a planet. Yeah, slow down. You're asking me to get involved with the black market?
Gladys and I have been doing business for years. Her smuggling credentials are unimpeachable. If anyone can get you a key to Monarch, it's her.
Okay. What's stopping me from just leaving Halcyon altogether?
Without a skip drive, good luck. You'll be dead before you make it to the nearest star. Look, I admire your optimism, but the sad truth is you're stuck here. You, me, and the rest of this colony. We're all skating precariously around the edge of oblivion together. None of us are leaving Halcyon alive, so we may as well make it a better place, and we can start by reviving the hope. Excellent. I'll send her a wireless. Let her know you're coming.
Okay.
By the way, I gave Captain Hawthorne a disguise apparatus of my own design, cutting-edge technology years ahead of its time. I call it the holographic shroud. I'm sure it will prove remarkably useful to you. You'll find it in the captain's quarters.
Captain's quarters, I'll put it to good use, thanks. What is a holographic
Marvelous
show?
device. I'm quite proud of myself. The shroud changes the user's appearance to mimic that of another. It has limits. First-generation technology, you see, but promising. Exciting to see it in use at last. Very simply, the holographic shroud uses biometric information contained on standard identity cartridges to generate a holographic projection around you.
You mentioned this thing has limitations.
Only stands up to a casual scrutiny. Use it too long, bound to flicker, blur, something like that. Movement makes it more likely. Best used in moderation. When you see guards in your path you can't sneak past, for example.
Okay.
Maintain your distance. Act normal. No running, no jumping. Don't draw their attention. If they pay attention, they're more likely to notice flaws in the hologram.
Okay. Why would I need this? Couldn't I just steal a uniform or something?
A change of clothes. What is this? Some old spy serial? What
jeez.
inattentive and brainless guard would be fooled by such a shabby disguise?
It happened in
The
that planet.
holographic shroud masks not only your clothes, but your face and fingerprints. It modulates your voice and sweetens your breath.
Okay. How does the hologram sweeten your breath?
Science, that's how.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, thanks.
Excellent. I'll contact you once
just
you've
had to
found a
know.
way to get to Stellar Bay. If you have any questions, come see me in my lab. And remember, don't trust the board. They'll try to win you over with promises of wealth and power, but it's a lie. The board's only interested in filling their own pockets. If we don't put a stop to them, they're going to run this colony to the ground.
Transmission ended. If you are ready to depart, please select a destination on your navigation terminal.
Okay. Got it. Oh, yeah. Yeah. There should be multiple seats, by the way. Wait. Okay, yeah. There should be multiple seats. I was trying to figure out why the chair was like that.
The ship used to be much quieter.
Nothing's even happening right now.
Yeah, so this is my hidey spot now. I was
Okay.
looking for a place that was quiet. I figured the kitchen would be louder than the hold, so here I am. Cozy like, ain't it?
Alright. What do you think of the ship?
That's in pretty good shape considering how hard Mr. Hawthorne ran it. It's a Yakita LHA 120, A2 model, I'm pretty sure. The Block 2 design scooshed in extra cargo space but didn't change the stock engines. Probably a touch underpowered, huh?
Accurate in all particulars. I conclude you are Edgewater's board-certified mechanic.
Ada, how about you invite yourself into conversation?
Your user preferences have been updated, Captain. In the event we are about to crash into an asteroid, I will remain silent.
Hello. I am not a board-certified mechanic, but my dad was. He taught me all he knew. Do you understand?
Speech recognition is one of the many skills I have been programmed to simulate.
You're not simulating it, you're doing it! I asked a question and you answered it.
Mm-hmm.
I am gratified you consider this facsimile convincing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see any holes in the hull. I'll take a good squint at her, make sure everything's tip-top. But I think we're cooking with plasma torches. You can do that, you know. My dad taught me how to make grilled cheese sandwiches with a plasma torch.
Yo, that sounds good. Did you learn your trade from your father? It sounded like it when you talked to Reed.
Mostly, yeah. I lived in the maintenance office near all my life. Mr. Thompson never let me forget how funny that was.
Mostly, yeah, I lived in the maintenance office. Wow.
I'm not exactly a model employee. Not like you wanted. The kind that stays quiet and gets the right work done in the right order every day. It's not normal for anyone to do as their parents. You take a vocational test. That decides your schooling and your career. When I tested out for maintenance, everyone figured it was on account of my dad. They were real unhappy with us.
But you actually are good with this, and you enjoy it. Be about you getting a maintenance job. Yeah, why?
Because they were hoping their own kid would get the job and get sent back to Edgewater. When folk go away for schooling, they don't get back to where they begun. Not usually. You go straight to your first job, wherever the company's got an opening.
Oh, so there's a really low chance for you to see your children and stay with them for long periods of time. So, like her acing the test, the mechanical test, and being sent to the same planet, the same colony as her father, people got pissed. Damn, this world is cruel. That's unbelievably cruel.
Well, it ain't exactly cruel to have the promise of a paying job. And that's all it is. You go where the company needs you, where your skills do the most good.
You actually are good at this and you enjoy it.
Well, I'm good at making things work the way they ought. Not so much at doing such to somebody else's schedule. There's times I'm working deep in the guts of a loader, getting it all running perfect. Then I look up to see it's tomorrow and I've blown another deadline. Anyhow, I was happy to get back home. I didn't care much for schooling.
You moved straight back to Edgewater? You didn't. This has been... You didn't like your classes?
There were a whole lot of reading, not nearly enough doing. Like, before they'd issue you a wrench, they wanted an essay on the design of different wrenches. Then there'd be quizzes on company regulations for storage and maintenance of wrenches.
What did you do on your time off? Oh, this is gonna be a funny answer. What did you do on your time off?
As soon as I got permission, I spent all my time in the machine shop. They had all manner of parts, but they didn't want me using them, so I had to sneak them sometimes. I even slept in there. Had a hammock tied up in the rafters. Before I left, I installed a little skylight for myself, so I could see the stars.
Ooh. These are all good questions. You didn't have your own room? Or these are all good. That's it. You didn't spend time with friends.
Can't say I had many. Mostly I kept to myself. Going to the community center to hear music, be in a crowd with people knocking into you. It all just made me want to run away. When my roommates tried to talk, I'd get so nervous I'd be drenched in sweat. It was easier for everybody when I stayed off on my own. I doubt any of them remember me now.
After school, you moved straight back to Edgewater?
Yep, nothing much had changed. Everything was a little grayer, a little dirtier. Dad met me at the shuttle and gave me a big ol' hug. I noticed straight away that he was moving slower and stiffer. He made a little grunt when I squeezed.
Did you get much time with him after you got back from school?
About a year. I tried to do more of the work so he could rest. His heart gave him pains. Dad never said that he loved me, you know? I knew on account of him showing it. How he'd stay up late to help with my projects or listen to my fretting. Oh gosh. Look at the time. Sorry to bend your ear so long. And I got so much to do before this ship's in decent shape.
Okay. Alright.
What? You want me to leave? Captain, you...
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Oh, that's a relief.
What?
Thanks, Captain.
What did I
Letting me
say?
stick around. I mean...
What kind of sick joke is that?
Sometimes I wonder about Mr. Hawthorne. What was he like? Why'd he make the computer a talkie? You think he got lonely, flying about on his own?
I'm not sure. This one said, I think it's time you move along. Oh, I literally thought I was just making a joke saying, alright, it's time to move along, time to get back to work. It's like on the engine or on the ship. I didn't mean leave the ship now. I should, or I could have just hit leave, you know, conversation. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. That broke my heart. I'm not even the one about to get kicked off the ship. I'm not the one getting kicked off the ship either. Sam. Who the fuck is Sam? Okay. Alright, Sam. This guy looks dangerous. Space's choice. Is this her room? This is her room. I literally don't even want to touch it. Oh, is that her dad? That's her dad. Aww. Is this my room? It looks super sad. Oh, this is his room.
By verity, by strength. What are we contemplating today?
Tell me again about the book we picked up that's in French.
Baconu, the author, had some interesting theories about man's perception of reality that I thought could be applied to our attempts to decipher the plan. Unfortunately, he was also one of the founders of the Philosophist School of Thought, so the book is banned in this colony.
Halcyon's like, oh, you're thinking over here? You need to get back to work and get rid of this book. Any ideas where we could find somebody who speaks French in this colony?
I've been thinking on that. There's a former infamous philosopher scholar who fled Terra 2 some years ago. He's an expert on Bakonu. He's also who told me of the journal's presence in Emerald Vale. If anyone in this colony could translate that book, it would be him.
I'm gonna laugh if this book is just a whole book of jokes. Just like, why did the chicken cross the road? Seems like a bit of a long shot. What makes you so sure?
Oh, I'm anything but certain. But it's all I've got at the moment. We should start on the Groundbreaker. It's where I'd go if I wanted to get off Terra 2. Great place to pick up a ride to Hephaestus, Scylla, even Monarch. All I need is access to a data cartridge from the security terminal. Their easily hackable system keeps a registry of all crew manifests for both arrivals and departures.
Okay. How are you such a skilled hacker?
Before I transferred to Edgewater, I had a wealth of time to develop certain, secular skills during my years serving a particular penitentiary flock. I meditated, led sermons, provided guidance to the inmates as needed, of course. I also played prison yard tossball and taught myself a bit about computronic security systems.
How will it help us track down your friend?
I'll comb the last 6 months of departure manifest to track the Philosophist's off-world destination.
Okay.
Yes, you caught me ruminating again. Guilty as charged. What's occupying?
I'd like to know something about the people I'm flying with.
Nothing too out of the ordinary. Just your run-of-the-mill vicar with a violently enthusiastic disposition.
Violently? Okay.
That's what my parents called it. I grew up in a pit of a town, much like Edgewater. I was destined to be a laborer like my parents, but I was infected early with a need to solve the equation. My passion didn't sit well with them.
Okay. Why were you so much on it? Or no, why were your parents were not religious?
On the contrary. They internalized the precepts of scientism like no one I've ever known. They had a pure faith, a faith that brought joy to them regardless of the situation. I envied that. I wanted that peace. I thought if I became a vicar, I could find it. Or at the very least, find out why I lacked it.
But weren't they proud that you were a vicar?
They thought I was fighting the plan, should have accepted my lot. Some people pursue the clergy for power, prestige, but that was not me.
This plan, there we go. This plan of yours sounds like a convenient way to control the masses.
It can be, if abused. But that can be said about anything. However, in the case of the board...
Don't be
and
lazy with that
Halcyon,
question.
Sadly, I believe you are correct.
Thank you. At least we're not having an argument. We're having a debate here. This is great. This is great. Let's keep talking. For you to just sign on without knowing anything about me.
I have run headlong into too many walls in my pursuit of the truth. This book is my last hope, and you were my only hope of getting it translated.
Makes
What
sense.
about you? What's your story?
Well, you told me your story, so I'll tell you mine.
And how did he do that? Well, you do seem different than every other colonist. Let's pretend for the moment I believe you. What are you going to do now?
What am I gonna do now? I'm helping him recover more of the chemicals he needs to save the rest of the colonists.
That seems a dangerous proposition. Why risk your life now that it's been returned to you?
Just because it's the right thing to do.
A commendable attitude.
Oh, jeez, it's right there, jeez. Should put it in red or something. It scares me every time when I see it. Okay. Got a mess hall and everything. I should get my character to bed. Oh, I had a bed. I literally just passed it.
Is it time for your regular daily period of unconsciousness?
Yeah, it is. Pick up hologram shroud. Saving. The holographic shroud projects a disguise on you and your companion that gives you access to restricted areas provided you have the correct ID cartridge for the area. Restricted areas are off limits to unauthorized personnel and otherwise result in being attacked on sight. Messages from Hawthorne. Oh, we got a lot of lore here. I'm gonna leave that one. Oh, is this his hat? Can I have that? I'm not a fan of bowler hats. Yes. Yes. Oh my gosh. When did I get this? The stick shock? I'll hold on to it. I'm throwing that away. I'm not keeping it here. Keeping half of the stuff in here. They don't weigh at all, so it's all good. That doesn't weigh at all, so we're all good. They don't weigh at all, so that's all good. Leave that over here. blade or this? It's gonna get at least one of them. Which one should I give him? I'll give him that one. Leave the blade here. There we go. I do need some sleep. And I think it's time for me to get a drink. Red noodles, that is literally disgusting. Let me save real quick. I had some good conversations going. There we go. Is she monitoring me in this room? I actually literally never knew about that. Guess I'm gonna go into a new planet. I want to get prepared a little. And let's do some repairs, some actual legitimate repairs. Oh yeah, Vicar. Oh crap. Okay, Vicar said he's good on melees. He's really good on melees. So, which one are we giving him? We're giving him this. Yeah. Yeah. And if he's good on melee, we need to give him a good shotty. Shotgun is kind of whack. The stunning, though, is good. This gun's just good for just stunning. Like, literally. Speaking of which, can I tinker? Ah, yeah, I can tinker their weapons. That's why it's grayed out. Yes. There. And this one that I'm giving him. Okay, so I didn't have to unequip him at all. There we go. Dialogue skills are up +5. +5. I've never eaten a burger again. His hacking is up on this one though. Nah, he's good on that. I'll get him a helmet soon. Increases the amount of threat this companion generates when do. Now, when they get a perk, can I just get all the perks later on? I think I can. I'm gonna start giving them that. Okay, so I can still go back. And then we can venture forth. Alright.